Welcome, greetings. This is Mind Over Number, and I'm Coach Karonda, intuitive and numerologist, getting ready for a Life Path 7 reading. Before I get started here, I want to give thanks to the Divine Mother, Father, God, who helps me interpret all these messages in the way they are meant to be received. Those of negative orientation are not welcome, so you just gotta, take a seat, relax for a little bit. In the name of the one infinite creator. Now, your life path is what you came here to learn this lifetime. It's also important when it comes to your choices in career. If you don't know how to calculate your life path number, add the single digits of your birth year to your birth month and your birthday. If you got a double digit of 11, 22, 33, or 44, then you are a master number, which doesn't get reduced, okay? Any other double digit, though, you just add together until you get a single number vibration, which is your life lesson. If you ever want a full numerology chart reading, where I look at your name at birth and date of birth, as well as your life cycle 0 through 81 through the Divine Triangle Blueprint, my information is in the description box below the video, along with all my other services. And if you are subscribed to the channel, you may want to check out the community tab for any updates. Right now I got a poll on to see what topic you guys are interested in when it comes to numerology, or if you have any questions or comments about a video that you want me to discuss about numerology itself, you can leave a comment underneath that post. Now, when it comes to Life Path 7, you are known as a seeker because you came in here to learn all about wisdom and spirituality and a lot of information, okay? You are very analytical. Jobs and research, psychology, education fit you the most, as it fulfills your innate need to constantly find out information. You are very deep thinkers and have strong analytical skills and often seek the deeper meaning in life. Sevens then tend to struggle with isolation, separating themselves from others as they become sort of skeptic after they collect so much information. They have a hard time discerning truth of the false, and they can be a bit overly analytical. They face challenges with trusting others and sometimes emotional expression. And that is 7. I'm ready. Let's get set. And let's go with the energy of this reading. All right, 7s. We are on a 5 energy right now. 5 is the number of change, adaptability, and freedom. The 5th month or the 5th day or age 5 could be significant. I'm going to get 5 cubes out of my Zodiac bag here to help give you confirmation for this reading. Always take what resonates with you, leave what does not. Don't make anything fit, okay? But if it does, we call that a synchronicity, because God is way too great for coincidences. Now, we have Sagittarius and Pisces coming out here. So these could be your signs or the signs of someone you are dealing with. We have the elements of air and earth out here as well. So something to do with communication about a partnership or a job, or we're anxious about our stability, perhaps. We have the bull, the goat, and the crab. All very stubborn creatures. Reluctant to move forward with something, or needing to leave behind a situation. There's a lot of obstacles ahead of us at this time that we're needing to overcome, but we're being a bit inflexible about letting go of a situation that is no longer suited for us at this time. Let's see what the message is for you now, Sevens. This, of course, could resonate at any point in time, just whenever you get the message. Time is an illusion, right? Everything's just happening now. It's all happening now, everything now, one big now moment. Past does not exist, and the future is determined by what you do when, right now. Okay. So, who is this message for right now of the life path 7? You need to clear your space, okay? We got this whip energy out for you. We also have the number 11 on the card. 11 is the number of influence, enlightenment, truth, clarity. It's about moving forward independently, strong within yourself, balance between your head and your heart space. The 11th month or second month could be significant. The age 11 or 2, the 11th or second day of any month, as 11 reduces down to a 2, which is the number of cooperation, attraction, diplomacy. We have a Jack of Clubs on the card as well, and that is about fast movement forward, determined action, passionate action. It is a very confident, charming energy, this Knight of Clubs or Jack of Clubs in cartomancy. The Whip energy talks about disputes, conflicts, a need to set some boundaries, a desire to renew a situation. In terms of relationship, we could be needing to gain some clarity on some long-standing questions that we have about our relationship or partnership or romantic life. In terms of finances, we could experience some form of loss of income. We could be having some troubles trusting our partners or colleagues in the workplace at this time. So, conflicting energy, okay? Conflicts, fights, battles, losses is what we are concerned with at this time, 7. Alright, one card for the present space. We got the Lovers reversed. Well, one card for the past energy. We have the World. One card for the future space. The Four of Pentacles fell out first there. What's in our active mind? Eight of Cups reverse. So I'm going to take that. Underlying energy. 7 of Swords. And what's crossing all this? All right. Whoa. Knave of Cups. Flying out there. And what's Seven's attitude towards all this? What are we going to do? We're going to be in some heartache, okay? Three of Swords. Outside influences. Nine of Cups. Reversed. Our hopes or fears. The Chariot. Interesting. Oh my. The final outcome. Seven of Wands. Shadow energy of the reading. Okay, what is going on? A lot of conflict. Okay. Five of Wands. Okay, this is competition. This is struggles. This is stress. This is a needing to change direction when it comes to our passions and desires. Because we're not getting along so well with others right now. Because everyone's too focused on their own personal interest in order to come together. Is that energy? Alright, Sevens. We got some major arcana out here. So some big shifts or changes are going on in your present energy. We have this world here, which is fixed sign energy. Fixed signs are Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. I had to look that up again. But that is fixed sign energy. The world is also Saturn. Okay? Think about the big ring of Saturn, because that is the world. And Saturn is an energy all about learning, expanding, growth, and development. You could be going through a Saturn return right now, or your Saturn placement could be significant. The ages 27 through 36 could be significant. We have the Lovers here, and that is Gemini energy. We also have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. It could also represent the life path of 7. The life path 6 could also be significant with this Lover's energy out there. Take it as it resonates. Now we made some sort of bad decision, wrong choice, or are not communicating so well. With this Lovers coming out reverse, there could have been a separation or a breakup in a romantic partnership, which is causing discord right now. Or we could have just not have made the wisest decision in general when it comes to our communication. Now we have the World in our past energy, which is that energy of completion and achievement and success. So we could have been studying something, learning, growing, expanding, reaching some sort of higher state of awareness. And now that led to some conflict when it comes to a partnership. It's like we were feeling fulfilled and complete, or a cycle has closed when it comes to some form of communication here. or a cycle is closed with a Gemini. That's also a message here. We have this Four of Pentacles in our future space. So the outcome of us being in this energy is us holding back. It's us getting some sort of stability. It's this energy of needing to control or secure ourselves in some way to avoid some kind of loss, but it's a false sense of security. It's like we're holding on to something very tightly here, but we're having troubles expressing ourselves. As the obstacle is this Knave of Cups. Now this could represent a child who is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. The Knave of Cups is always someone who wants to express themselves emotionally in some way, right? This is someone who wants to apologize for something, someone who wants to, express, and I miss you, and, I didn't mean it that way. This is trying to think of a creative way in order to come forward with how it is that we feel. Is this Page of Cups energy. Now, because of this conflict regarding a partnership or this world energy could also be about an institution or work, as it represents study. So this could have something to do with school or a place that requires a lot of research and information. The internet, that is the World card. I went completely blank after I got that message. So there could have been some sort of miscommunication online that's causing us to go back and forth when it comes to our emotions. And because of that, we're needing to gain some sort of groundedness or stability when it comes to our career or our finances. Because what we're getting out of this situation is this should I stay, should I go energy. I feel like I need to leave something behind, but I'm not ready to let it go yet. And in the underlying energy, we have this Seven of Swords, which speaks about, letting something go, but still leaving some sort of evidence or tangible structure behind to show that, it was there. The Seven of Swords is very tricky, deceptive energy, right? It's trying to sneak away. But this Seven of Swords with the Tierra del Fuego, it's it's a lion, with it's a blindfolded lion, which is always giving me that ego, that pride, that fear, not seeing things clearly, having so many swords against us and just feeling like we need to lash out at something, but we're blinded to the truth. As swords is always air sign energy, which represents the mind and intellect and communication. That 7 energy is about reflection, going within. So there's also a need to reflect on our words, reflect on our thoughts, reflect on our choices. And in the back of our mind, it's like we're trying to run away from making a decision or choice, but doing it in a way where other people aren't going to notice our fear or our ego or what we actually did that's causing us to feel disconnected or like we just have to abandon a situation. But it's temporary, right? It's a temporary setback. It's a temporary failure because you never really get away when it comes to the 7 of Swords. Okay, in the Rider Waite, there's a bunch of pinch tents in the background of the 7 of Swords because tents are not a home. They can be built up just as quickly as they get torn down. And with our energy of the whole situation being this 3 of Swords, again, it's this temporary grief. It's sorrow, it's heartbreak, it's also separation. It's this, conflicting pain about our emotions here. And in the outcome, we have this 7 of Wands, which is about perseverance. It's about asserting ourselves. It's about standing alone and protecting our emotions, right? It's setting boundaries. It's seeking a way on how we can gain stability after needing to deflect other people's opinions, other people's thoughts, other people's projects, other people's needs, other people's interests. And it's like a wave is coming through here that we know we're going to have to have some sort of defense for. And what's affecting the outcome of being this 7 of Wands, needing to defend yourself against, others, is this 9 of Cups reverse. And this is a very selfish energy. The 9 of Cups reverse, this is not being emotionally stable. It's someone who's very greedy. They're not very happy. They lack self-confidence. This is, someone who could succumb to addictions like over drinking. That's what I always get with 9 of Cups reverse energy. So it seems with us experiencing this pain and holding tightly to what we think we have when it's only temporary is what's going to be the deciding factor on the outside influence here. And our hopes or fears, we got a chariot. So we're wanting to move forward and control ourselves and have some sort of guidance on how to move forward. And so it's like we're feeling pretty determined and confident when it comes to setting boundaries, but there's a block when it comes to how we're going to communicate that to others. Because there's a lot of things that we need to let go of personally, I feel, with this Eight of Cups reverse. Like we're going to need to set something aside in order for things to move forward in a more balanced way here. I'm going to clarify this Chariot energy. We got this King of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's... Now this could be an older, masculine air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. But the King of Swords reverse is someone who can be a bit manipulative. When it comes to their word choices, okay, they will say and do, and they're very dishonest. Okay, they lack integrity in certain situations. They end up hurting themselves because of their own lack of security with their words, with their thoughts. They may be very skilled in their profession, but the skills being used are very cutting. Right, this is someone who can persuade others in order to sort of make themselves look or appear better than what they are. I'm gonna get the Rebel deck. Help clarify this energy. Ultimately, I see there's a need to there's a resistance to change something when it comes to our emotional stability, and because we're afraid of this change, it's causing anxiety about what's to come and what may happen when we're not focused on the present situation because we're trying to like put a band-aid on a situation that is like, that's a gushing open wound or something. And like the only way to fix it is like surgery. Is what I'm getting in this energy. It's like you can't put a band-aid on this. Like you need some help. Oh yeah. We got, you need some help, okay? Oh, wow. Okay, we have detox coming out reverse. Okay, it says drink a smoothie, unfriend that a-hole, and throw some ish out. But with it coming out reverse, I feel like we're connected to some toxic people that we're needing to really separate ourselves from. Or we're also needing to abstain from some sort of system or programming or group that's causing us to feel so distraught. We have whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the time. Okay, and you need a big effing hug. Squeeze. Okay, you got a virtual hug from me. Because I feel like it's a lot going on right now. There's a big momentum of change and needing to, it's like we reached some sort of midpoint of something. And because we're in the middle of this, because we're going through this expansion and growth and development, it's causing us to feel imbalanced and potentially lash out on others when we really need to let go of some people, places, and things that are not bringing us emotional fulfillment right now. We have a 15 here. The 15th day of a month could be significant. The 6th day of a month could be significant. The 6th month could also be significant. The age 15 or 6 as well. 15 reduces down to a 6 energy, and 6 is the number of harmony, balance, domestication. The 5 working with the 1 again is that energy of change. It's a change within ourselves, a change for a new start, a new beginning. It's needing to adapt to move forward and balance some kind of foundation or home is what I'm getting with that number right now. Now 15 is also the Devil card, and that talks about personal limiting negative thoughts, right? Anytime you see the devil, that talks about you and your shadow. And so there's a need to balance our perhaps shadow self or ego or fears or what we feel is keeping us stuck, because the only thing that's ever keeping us stuck is our own thoughts, our own programming, right? I'm grateful. So it's on the card. I realize that what is right about my life outnumbers what I perceive to be wrong about my life. I choose to focus on what makes me feel good. I am grateful. Okay, and part of being grateful is being thankful for the experiences, for everything that you have in this now moment. And even though we may feel like things are not in our favor, we can take that moment and express how we feel in that moment, but it's important not to stay stuck in it, right? Because what's happening right now may not happen 5 minutes from now. It may not even happen 30 seconds from now. It's important to just be grateful, stay in gratitude, accept a situation for what it is, and keep it moving. All right? That's what I got for you right now, 7. If that resonated for you, wonderful. If it did not, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you for joining me, and I love you.